Hey there, for today's video I thought I'd just share with you a little bit about progress we're making. You see our pool. That was one of the first things we put in here. I think we were still actively recording when we put the pool in, and we showed some other cool video when the crane came in and dropped the pool in the ground, so you can go back and check those out. I'm just walking up this is our south lawn, or it's going to be our south lawn, south yard. It's on the south side of our house, but it's uphill, so we always think it's north because you just kind of think uphill's going to be north and downhill's going to be south. Well, that's not the case here. Our house points west, so the sun sets in the opposite direction. This is the east, directly behind me. And then up this hill away from our house is our south yard. And then the sun sets directly right over there across from us, right behind our neighbor Michelle and Jeff's house, directly behind us. And then this is the north yard on the back side, on the opposite side of the house. So this is down looking at the house from the south yard. That's the shop right there, the pool or driveway. And then most of our acreage is on the north side of the house. We have 5 acres up on this side. And then we've got going back to the back of behind the house, and to the north of the house is the other 22.5 acres or so. So I'm just walking up here today to put a birdhouse that Chris, my wife, built me a year or so ago, and I cut the tree down it was on last year, found a big wasp nest, and it cleared all that out. So I'm finding a nice tree to put it on up here on the south yard, away from the pool area. We love looking at birds, but we also don't like the mess they might cause around the pool area, around the house or the porch. So we're putting it up here at the edge of the south yard, a little ways from the garden, so that they don't get into our garden crop. So I'm trying to find the right tree up here to put it on. So I'm going to grab this birdhouse here. I had mounted it on an old post that I was going to use and put on top of basically on top of a tree or a post, but don't really like the look of it. I'm just going to find another tree to put it on where it'll be more appropriate, more nature focused, I guess. So I'm trying to decide whether I want to put it on this pine tree right behind me here, or on that big tree right there in the center. There's 2 trees there right at the edge of the yard, and trying to figure out which one might be better for a birdhouse. Or maybe put it closer to the house, down on one of those trees, on one of the pine trees down here, so we can watch the birds from down this way. I think I'll do that. I'm gonna put it on the first pine tree down there. It's far enough away from the garden, far enough away from the pool, but we'll be able to watch it from our front porch, where we like to sit in the spring, summer, and fall. And just like that, today's little project is complete. Probably do a few more things today, but that's good enough for the video posting for today. Is this birdhouse. As I said, Chris built this. Very simple build. If you want to build one yourself, I'm sure you can find designs or figure it out on YouTube videos. Basically, this is just the cedar fencing board that you can find at your local hardware store, maybe one of the big box stores. We try to buy local. But basically, this is just cedar fencing. And she basically just cut it, put the boards together, drew a little hole in them, decorated it up with our Harley things that we had around the house. That's a Fat Boy, orange Fat Boy, very similar to the Fat Boy I had. Actually, I'm not sure if that one is a Fat Boy, but it's very similar to the orange color of the first motorcycle, Fat Boy motorcycle that I had. Now I've got another orange that's a breakout. Nothing to it. So if you're interested in more details around how she made that, or you'd like her to make one for you, just leave some comments below and we'll get in touch. As I said, or I'm not sure if I said before, but in restarting our YouTube channel, or the Homestead channel, the focus is really just connecting with people. So we were monetized before. We took 2.5, 3 years off. Our channel's no longer monetized. We don't really have any intention care if it's monetized or not. And we're not going to post commercials on there or do anything with sponsoring products. Any products that we talk about on this that we use are basically products that we just use. We want to share that information, connect with you on that. We welcome any feedbacks, positive feedback, recommendations, any tools, any ideas that you have similar to the things that we do. And if you see anything on these videos, whether it be a product or a project that we're doing and you want to learn more about it, just put some comments below. We will respond whenever we get time to. So again, this isn't a business for us. We're not trying to be professional YouTube creators. That takes a lot of time. We're not going to do much editing on the videos, but we love to connect with people, and that's what it's all about. That's what life's about, connecting with people. So until next time, until next video, sayonara.